grace.
I've done it too. I just want to get up out of those chairs. It takes so long to get in. Alright.
We are streaming live!
Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Thank you for being patient through our, little chat we had to have before we started. Our secrets. Speaking of secrets, you will find the Journal of Cotrix online at Pure Gaming on the Facebook page.
Pure Gaming 365.
Will has at Pure Gaming 365. Will has so gallantly written out his thoughts on our session last time, so you will know his inner thoughts more than we thought we were going to. He may or may not have a crush on one of us. We will see more as we go. And that was my favorite part. She's so nice. I like her.
Well, it's a bard. She's charismatic. And I was trying to give a little bit about each character, but not just say they were this or they were that.
I'm charismatic.
Yeah.
You're very charismatic.
Yeah, it's fine. It's great.
I love that.
We still have a Drider on our map. I don't know if you know
We
that.
do. It was dead,
Oh,
but
it's
I
dead.
I didn't know if you were wanting to search it or not, so I wanted to keep it on
Cut
there.
things
In
off.
case there was some sort of interest in that.
Any
Chop its head
indication
and
as
put
to
it-
why it was screaming?
That's a great question. Okay, so are you, let's see.
Didn't say-
Insight.
Wait, I said make it. I know why. There's howling wind or something like that.
Did you tell the party that?
Well,
yeah,
I thought we could all hear it if it was howling.
Yeah.
Well, anybody who understood Elvish could understand it,
Uh-huh.
which I did, and then anybody who didn't, I did relay why it was, because that's why it was,
Okay.
right? There was a howling, it heard
There
some
was a
howling
howling
wind.
You said make it
Great.
stop,
You heard the
and
wind.
I assisted to the best of
You
my
did.
ability.
Yeah.
You made it
To
stop.
stop.
I said screaming it wants the wind to stop, and he's like, I'll make it stop and charge to attack it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I can't fix the wind, can I?
Cannot
I could have
fix the wind.
Give me a
cast silence on him.
That is one of the options in the book.
To kill it, or
If you
to...
cast silence, you'll never know.
Because it'll be silent.
I'm
Oh,
No,
this
because
chair,
you'll
I
never
keep...
get there.
Yeah. You want a pillow?
keep like...
Alright.
Doesn't matter what you do. Yeah.
So Broad, with your 10, you know nothing more than
I know
there's
nothing.
wind flowing through.
I'm just glad it's quiet now.
Yes, it's nice and quiet.
Do we hear a wind that bothers us? Is it really
It's
loud?
not to the point. You haven't been here long enough for it to be like really bothersome to you. So you're
I think your medical training is definitely paying off, Soul.
Thank you. Yes, good medic.
Can I test which way the air is blowing with the handy dandy?
Absolutely.
Lick my finger and hold it up.
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
Testing the draft.
That's a weird way.
Nature check?
I love some dirt. One with nature. It's a natural 20.
Hey, first roll of the game again.
Plus
Natural
0. Plus 0.
Oh,
Just
no,
natural
I
20.
What's on
I
your
just hope my dice don't behave
Tried
like they
and
did
true,
yesterday,
just-
Rachel.
Lick thy finger and
I hope
hold
my
it
dice
up.
don't behave like they did
Sure.
yesterday.
You notice that it's howling through the tunnel in the way you came. It's coming from the river, rushing through it. It howls through, and then this happens to be this sort of tunnel where it collects and then continues on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So had she moved,
Well,
might have
she
been
probably
fine.
can't.
she, it, whatever it is.
Well, she can't get necessarily back to her people. Usually, Driders are considered outcasts once they've been transformed into Driders.
Seen a few.
Evil, terrible things.
They are just
Spider
kind of used by their
lady.
people.
Stranger things, I suppose.
True, it happens.
It died easily enough. It took the worst qualities of a spider and the weakness of a knife ear and like magnified it. It's
Put it all
dead. We're
together.
not.
They were like the shock troops to me being fodder.
Well, I'm certainly glad that we don't have to deal with shock troops right this moment in time. But actually, but that's actually not a bad idea. Let me see if I can write this down here. Research shock troops.
Is that?
I surrender. Fucking right.
I thought so. It was a lightning reference.
Yeah.
Can you not find Tamina?
No.
Oh no.
I'll need to work
go
on
through
this
them one more
shock.
time.
Lost forever. Alright, well, peace out. You have them online, I think, right?
I've got them in the app. Yeah.
Alright. What are we doing, friends, once we find Tamna in the land of
So
lost?
she's got it's got absolutely nothing on it.
Nobody rolled an insight or investigation.
I will take a look at it.
Alright, go for it.
Can I
Uh,
assist him?
Did you see the roll before you asked that?
I was gonna ask it, and then I saw the roll.
Okay. No, we'll leave him up to his fate.
9.
Alright.
9.
A cool spider thing. Oh,
Soul,
better armor and stuff. You don't need to use it.
Soul, I think you. It's kind of mangled. I don't want to get any closer.
Let's get that bread.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Gonna go ahead and try to investigate the mangled corpse of this strider. See what happens. An 8.
Yeah, it's gross, and you just don't really.
My professional medical opinion, it's pretty dead.
All right, I think we're good here, guys.
Well done.
Well, why don't we remember? We're looking for a drow priestess, and from what I understand about drow, the priestesses are pretty high up and also pretty powerful. So we need to be pretty aware about that.
Danger.
They are proficient spellcasters, and they usually have other warriors with them.
Good.
Oh,
Good point.
Warm up.
They think
I mean,
stretching a little bit.
you two fought a lot of drow, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Was there anything that they did that you were scared of?
I seek vengeance after them, so
So you weren't scared at all.
not since I was a child.
Are you
What about you?
Yeah, kind of.
They think very little of men.
Yeah,
They're more likely to lash out at a man before they lash out at a woman.
that's very true. But that
Why do you respect when things fear you?
no, I was just curious if we could use that as a weakness against them or anything like that.
They tend to be very cocky.
Who?
The drow.
The drow?
Yes.
Oh, that's probably pretty accurate. I mean, they
But
have
always
a
on
have a
guard.
freaking spider god to look after them. So
Billy almost called you Oz. Bruh, will you roll a history check?
So,
Did not do well. 10.
Great.
twice in a row.
Carry on.
right in the middle of the road twice.
Yeah.
Do you want a blank character
I
sheet?
have the ones that I got the other day.
Perfect.
I shoot a bolt at.
He's got to choose one of the designs.
It was the Bulgaros, I believe, as you shot a crossbow bolt at.
Okay. Oh well.
It's gone. Forgot to search for it.
Got your dagger back, I think.
Yes, I did get that back.
Yeah.
Will you be continuing to scout ahead?
I can. I like to scout.
Be careful.
Well, I think you two are probably
He's
the
the-
best at it.
he's the-
These two aren't particularly stealthy, so
He's the brute. I'm the
What are you
scout.
talking
I'm the
about?
brute.
nothing. I just you did great.
Thanks.
Are you
I will.
stealthing around? Or
Yes.
You, okay.
I can accompany
roll a
you if you'd
stealth
like.
check for me.
Aren't you afraid?
No, why would I be afraid?
I'm just curious.
You gonna accompany me?
Mhm.
Well, we'll go in twos. I'll be back.
Okay.
How stealthy are we being?
Fairly stealthy.
Alright. Probably kind of laughed a little bit to herself there.
Oh, the hell of your number because she's still looking.
22 for me.
9.
Yeah, you're so quiet right now.
Right.
I am.
Yeah,
My
you-
swords are
maybe
clanging.
you shush her a little bit and show her how to actually walk without her swords clanging.
I'm
Gonna
I'm
message
a monk of the
to
shadow.
gonna message to her, to Lilith. Make her quiet.
Oh, we can still hear
I'll
you.
respond. I'm trying.
There is a tunnel. Would you like to continue down the tunnel with your quietness?
Yes.
Great.
after they've been gone for about a minute, we'll start heading down the tunnel
Yeah.
right after them.
So there's a little
I'll go in
corner. Let
front.
me show you what you see around the corners. I'm assuming they're going next. This is so much fun.
Can you ping it?
They click it all.
Oh.
This
Or you
much
just
is
got
what
it.
I want. What?
It's actually supposed to be Sam's job.
He's writing up his
I know.
character again.
Oh, gotcha.
Nope.
It was gone.
Thank you for letting me know it was my job.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, he said it before you.
Oh yeah, as you were walking in, I think he said it, so you missed it.
Everybody's taking a turn.
I'll go in front.
You'll go in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rider.
Let's see. Bra, and then quickly following Bra would be Soul,
Sure.
Sure.
and then me and Tamina and back.
Sure.
Sure,
All right.
that works. And then we'll go
Trying to be quiet.
up to that corner
Okay. As they
as they're going around the corner.
around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. Around the corner. You start to kind of see the cobwebs that have been overhead, along with the gross floor.
They look like cobwebs or spider
Kind of
webs.
look like spider webs. I'm
Let's
putting you
try
on your
not to
map. Hold
disturb
on.
those.
It's a bad
Putting you
sign.
Together.
Hopefully they're just left over from the Drider.
Hopefully. We shall
Could also mean we're
see.
getting closer to Drow.
Don't forget to speak up, guys. I know stage whisper and everything, but Mike's got to pick you up.
It's good that you are in character, though. All right. You see potentially like a T up ahead, and I'm gonna move the map with this button. There we go. What would you like to do? There's a T.
Go up and peek around to the first corner.
Okay. Together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Who did that?
What happened? What do you need?
Flamestorm!
Power of the
I
wireless
didn't
mic.
see anything, so I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Oh, you're bringing the group. Good. So you're gonna peek around the first corner. Are you peeking
Not gonna reshape
this direction?
Well, that would be the. Yeah, so on our map it's that way, but I don't know.
Sorry.
She'd pick one, I'd
Or
pick
left.
the
This
other.
direction?
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
do this in school all the time.
I'm looking
Graph
the other
to
way.
your right. This. Boop, 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 boop. Wish this was a louder click now, Sam. Fine.
Well, they can't hear it over here.
Oh, good.
I'm looking the other way.
I can hear it like crazy. Okay, cool. So you're
I
not here.
imagine we're looking.
The
I think
team is
we wouldn't
get
any
sneaking up
closer
behind
than that.
you.
Yeah.
You see more of a tunnel. I feel like I have a description to read. The winds are the loudest here, stirring the thick webs that fill this cave and evoking ghostly shapes. Lilith, you're the one that sees this in your side of the cave.
Say that again. I see that.
You see that
On your side?
here.
The winds,
What's that mean?
Ghostly shapes
ghostly shapes. Okay.
in the wind. The wind is making
Okay,
ghostly
I
shapes.
didn't hear the
wind
ghostly
is
shape.
making
Ghostly
ghostly shapes
shapes.
using the webbing that's in the room.
Okay.
So
Got
as it flutters, you go,
Makes sense.
"Whoa."
I'm
What is
able
here?
to tell it's just shapes
You
and
can
not.
do an investigation check if you want. See if you can tell.
18.
18. Yeah, they're just ghostly shapes. They're not ghosts or anything. No bodies. Hopefully,
Yeah.
with your 18. Courtline, around your corner. Do you hear things? Let me see. Roll.
Oh boy.
I know.
Hmm.
Roll an investigation as you peek around the corner.
21.
Nice. Through this howling wind, you seem to hear the sounds of screams. Bloody, murderous, torturous screams.
Which
float
way?
towards you on the wind. The tunnel that you're pointing down.
I want to go to the next corner.
I'll message before she takes off. What do you see up there?
I'll put you back so that you can talk back to him. Okay.
Stuff things.
Screams. And I'm gonna keep moving.
Going after her.
That makes no sense. You can't see screens.
No.
She's confused.
I'm not stopping to explain. You
I'll,
only get so many words with message.
I will shadow step up behind her and keep up with her. Since she got a good distance away from me.
Let me recenter for the more of a tunnel, more screaming.
I'm gonna follow the sound of the screams.
All right.
I want to kind of.
I'll message her. Wait up! There are drow up ahead. Can't take on an entire encampment of drow by yourself.
You don't know who
I was like, or
And we're walking.
or Lilith.
Wow, that's like a really good.
I am.
Whoa.
What?
I know Bra
Sorry.
is
It
close.
just
Behind.
went.
I know
it's
Bra is
doing a
close
weird
behind
thing,
for
I don't like it.
I
reinforcements.
saw my boat.
Okay, and you guys are catching up? Are you letting
Yeah, we'll go at least to the corner,
Alright.
and then probably around the
I
corner.
got
Take care of yourselves. Alright. Peeking around this corner.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go running blindly
Yeah,
in, but
of
I'm not
course you're
slowing
running
down either.
into the world of death. This is. I know where you are. Because I'm the DM. No other reason at all.
When are your Lego swords supposed to be in?
I got them, but they're still at home.
Peeking around this corner, you see a room. And you just peeked enough to just go back really quick.
Good thing it isn't the room. That would be weird. There'd be like a guy asking for Mark.
Did we see anybody when we peeked? If there was anybody in the room?
Do a peek perception check. Which is not an advantage. You did it so quickly.
Yeah, I did it so quickly.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 9.
9. Nope, you don't
Did you
see
see anything?
I didn't see anything.
Let me try.
It's fine. Come forth. It's totally safe here.
16.
Totally safe. Nothing happens.
Really, nothing with a 16.
You see a fairly empty room that looks like it was hastily left that way.
Let's go take a look.
Great. All right, we're going up.
All right.
We'll sneak up a little further ahead.
All right. I'll let you tell me.
Bill's
where you
working on
are.
it.
Bill's working on it. You see
A room.
a room. I
We're in
know.
a room.
This is like the jankiest lounge that you've ever seen. There are those like long chairs, but they're kind of torn up and webby. And, ugh.
Oh my
You
God.
don't really want to like lounge about in here, but it looks like somebody tried fairly hard in Undermountain to make a lounge. In the very middle of the floor is a 10-foot diameter circle of entrails, surrounded with ghostly script written in blood.
Can
That
I read the script?
cannot be anything good.
Or it could be everything good.
I can read Common, Halfling, and Elvish.
Nope. Can't read the blood writing. Coraline, what do you read?
I read Common and Halfling.
Great. It's a circle written maybe with some words.
I'm gonna kind of.
I'm going to. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go
sorry.
get the rest of the party, and I'm gonna kind of.
You turn around, they're like almost right behind you.
Oh.
Just sort of, oh!
Scooby-Doo style.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that it's something evil.
I'm the bottom of
because
the
it was
Scooby-Doo
drow.
pole.
Sure.
And
Can you guys read
we,
anything
we
interesting?
skirt it,
Okay.
but is
Yeah.
there anything else in
Yeah.
here?
There's some weird writing on the floor.
There is the tunnel you came from.
Right.
They expect you to come from a different direction, so naturally it tells me there's a tunnel in here. You also that sound you've been hearing of screaming is a lot louder and a lot closer. It's coming, you think, from the door to your right.
I have a
gonna
magical
go-
ability to comprehend languages.
I'm gonna go listen at the door.
That's useful.
Before checking out the screens, we should
So
maybe
it's
find
in
out
the
what
center of this
writing
room?
says.
Yeah.
If I move up there, is it in Infernal?
Nope.
Okay.
You were hoping.
Hmm?
How about when I get up there?
What do you say?
under comment?
Nope. That's the only thing. Like, that's the only thing you speak. You're just assuming things.
I would like to enter the room and start a comprehend languages ritual.
Okay.
We'll
Go
post
for
up
it.
on.
Fancy.
So Coraline is next to a door.
Yeah, she's
I would
listening
like
at
to
the door.
be
That's what's been going on.
at the door that's north and opposite from her.
Sure.
Pull out my spell book, sit down in the middle of the floor, right on the outside of
So
the
a 10
thing.
minute.
North
Yeah.
and left.
Um,
Yeah.
Cool.
Could I roll a perception check at the door that I'm posted up on?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And then I will select Coraline. So
Oh, wait a
Coraline, you're
minute.
hearing.
I rolled a 15.
It's not a
Just to
ritual?
see if I heard anything besides screams.
Oh, it isn't?
It's not a ritual. Oh no.
I thought it was. Well,
You
according
could
to.
also potentially, because it's you.
That one's not
roll
always
an
correct.
Arcana check,
Yeah, let me.
but
Check.
this
The app isn't always correct.
Oh, that
Yeah.
silly app that we don't, that doesn't support us.
23 for my perception.
Okay.
It is a ritual, so I
Yeah.
can ritual
Okay.
cast it. It's
And
just
that
for
one
some
doesn't
reason it
always
doesn't
have
have
it.
that in there. Okay.
Coraline, what was your perception at that door?
15.
Okay.
Ritual, yes.
It sounds
Yeah.
like
I was just gonna say.
torture. Sounds like torture.
What do you hear?
It only sounds like one person being tortured.
Torture.
Kind of nice. And then
We have to stop
Soul at your door,
Yes.
absolutely nothing.
What way does the door open that I'm on?
That's a great question. That door would open into the room that you are in.
What about mine?
Swing open. Yours would open into the room that's not where you are.
to the center,
Sorry.
please? I just plop down and
Can
start my
can I go listen at the door to the south of Seoul?
Sure.
No, I know. It's lagging
Johnny,
like
there
stupid.
Lagging.
Perfect. Thank you.
So I'm going to quietly
Yeah.
draw both swords.
Okay.
11.
Because it's cooler that way.
Sure.
Fighting?
Yes.
Hit cancel.
How
Which
how
way?
loudly do you
Like-
say yes?
There's I'm
telling you,
whispering.
it's
Okay.
super
This is
laggy.
stage
I'm just
whispers.
making sure.
It's because you're
Making
so
sure
far
I
away from the
understand.
computer, unfortunately.
Torture through here.
It was working fine at first.
2 seconds?
2 seconds.
Bossman crowbar.
He's in the middle of a thing.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, I think we should.
Well, you took a lot of these guys out. Dang it. Alright, you don't hear anything either, Roland.
So you toss me a
Yeah,
crowbar?
see,
I
I
know.
Okay.
tried to tell you.
Yeah,
Because
I got some that are left, but I don't know why they would have left.
Yeah, we should wait.
they
for him to
left because
finish
of
his
what it
ritual
says
before
they're
we
doing.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
We should wait. He's casting something. We should wait till he's done before
Should we
attack.
wait till the person in there dies? Is that what we should wait for?
So it
So
says they're gonna die,
he's tossed me a crowbar.
Okay.
Because they're not.
I want to find. Gave
and
me
they're at the hand of the drow.
I want to find what I
agree,
determined to
but
be like the most efficient place to put
Okay.
it, so that
In
if
that
someone,
door,
yeah,
that
so if
you're
someone
at?
tries to push it towards us,
Okay.
it'll jam.
I understand. What was your
Sorry.
discussion?
I was trying to tell him maybe we should wait until he's done ritual
Okay.
casting.
And you are ritual casting. Okay.
I agree in
Coraline,
the
are you
haste.
waiting?
I am
I
furiously shaking right now.
Okay.
Because I don't know what I should do.
Okay.
agree that we have haste to go in there, but we also don't want to get overwhelmed with while he's performing his ritual and can't assist.
We can hold him. Oh, got it.
Which door is it?
This one.
Now you all do.
Also,
hear
this
torture
whatever's
happening.
here might give us a clue what's on the other side.
I can tell you what's on the other side.
The door is the torture.
I know this. No,
I don't
it's-
understand why we're not
No.
going through the door right now. Like,
You all protect him. She and I go in.
I'm okay with this. I support this plan.
Okay, I'm gonna signal like get ready to brush it because I'm gonna go in swinging.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
right
gonna
behind
ready.
you.
I'm gonna ready a couple darts at the door to like throw through.
Are you still ritual casting? You
Do your
more
thing.
than have
It's
this
okay. Do your
conversation.
thing. Do your thing.
If they're gonna kick the door down,
Mhm.
if they're gonna
It'll be fine.
do that, then I will continue the ritual casting. Well,
Unfortunately, it's 10 minutes.
yes. How long have I got into it at
I'd
this
say
point?
about halfway through.
About halfway through. So
Sorry.
Just,
Arguing.
it's
You
fine.
can always cancel if things get heated too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, you
will.
can
My job is
stop
to
and-
not let it get heated.
Okay.
Right?
I
I'm
will
gonna-
continue
I'm
the
gonna
ritual
ready set
casting.
my
Why
throwing
not?
stars as soon as I see a drow.
This is a mystery that I have to
Hostile
As
answer.
soon as you
See a
see
drow.
drow specifically.
A hostile drow.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do a.
Oh, we
Let's
saved him.
torture your drow.
If the other drow is torturing the drow.
Question.
Yes,
How do you
yes.
determine a hostile and non-hostile?
Fine, the
drow?
one doing the torturing.
Oh, I see a drought.
That would be my
Okay.
trigger. When I
This
see
is-
somebody
I'm
torturing
ready.
I've got to
somebody
walk
else-
away
Yeah.
because I know what's
Yeah.
going on in this room.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
So
thing.
because I'm ritual casting,
Yes.
I'm walking away
Yes.
because I might metagame this
You
and I
want to
don't
be
want.
part of this?
You can
No,
watch.
you're good.
Listen, she's telling me she wants to go in and stop the
Alright.
torture, so
It's gonna happen.
I'm throwing.
So,
I'm
If I
preparing to
understand
stop.
correctly, Soul's trying to bust down the door. You have a dagger ready.
I have my
you
throwing
are ready to
stars.
follow.
To
Let's roll initiative.
Throw.
Okay.
As soon as I-
I'm gonna roll just to see where I am. if that's okay.
Motherfucker.
Seems reasonable. That's pretty simple.
Hey, high five! Natural 20s. Well, I got
Alright.
25, but.
It couldn't be a 1.
Let me take down your initiative and then we shall.
Can we just not?
Oh,
We can
Wait,
just
wait.
not. No, it happened.
we're getting this decision already. These are the best kind of plans.
Coraline.
6.
Quotrix.
26.
Fuck off!
Lilith.
God.
25!
Can I have his?
Drom.
23.
He's not using it right now.
21.
And Tanya.
20.
20. You guys are so right. Dang it.
The one that's opening the door is going last.
Correct.
So we miss a round
So we just
while
go
we
through
wait for her to
loop.
open the door.
Yeah.
I have initiative since I.
Wouldn't the initiative
It's
start
fine.
after the door opens, though?
Right.
Oh.
But yeah, we were hoping to,
True.
it sounds like you were holding actions until the door opened.
Do we get
Yes.
a surprise round?
I don't
It's
think
like-
that's, let's see.
Open the door.
I thought you were you opening the door?
He's
I thought
opening
that
the
was
door.
case, Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
rushing
Okay.
in.
So we
I
got,
thought you were gonna open it so I could go straight
you
through
guys are
and
so
just.
funny. You don't
Oh,
know
Start
I don't
swinging.
care. I'll
All
kick
right.
it open.
Well, let me just write this on the right page.
No time to explain. No.
I'll use acrobatics, man. I'll just shoulder check it, roll, and
Didn't she say the
hit
door
whatever I
opens
see.
towards us?
can I do
No,
that?
it goes in
That'd be
the other
cool,
room.
Oh,
actually.
Because that'd have been weird.
You know, just like Soul
Okay.
started the last fight, I think you should let Coraline start this one. I really do.
Well, I was misinformed. 'Cause I thought that Soul was the one opening the door in the first place.
So what I think would be cool is
Yes.
if I like shoulder check it
Sure.
and do a roll
Sure.
and then just hit the first torture I see.
I'll skip to your part of the.
I mean,
initiative.
technically, isn't it
It's
like
just a loop. Yeah.
pre-attack
Yeah,
thing?
it's all great.
Like they
We'll
don't
make
know
this
we're
happen.
outside the door, so
Yeah.
can I just do
So
the
you
thing?
bust open the door. Strength check to make sure you can bust open the door with this finesse.
Well, he has a crowbar, so can I have
I-
his...
Well, no,
you
that
have-
that crowbar is
It's
currently.
wedged
Jammed in the other door
other door up
by
here.
me.
Oh, okay. All right, I miss.
We're good.
It was almost decent.
It was almost decent.
And what is it?
Strength check. That's a
Uh-huh.
7.
Okay, great. You bounce off the door a little bit. Let's try one more time in case you want to get some redemption. There's the route for you.
It's a little better. That's a 12.
Sure, I'll let that happen. So thump, you kind of go back a little bit, you take more of a running start, and you go thump again because you're a halfling. Oh, I broke the chair. It's fine. And you go through the door. I'll let you have the roll for rolling since you
The roll for rolling.
like you rolled it.
Motherfucker.
It's probably fine.
That's a 12.
12. You kind of fall a little bit.
Well, I'm
But you
kind of
did.
against
Yeah.
the door, so it's a clumsy roll.
It was a very because you weren't really expecting the door to bust open
Not
the second
move.
time, and so
Because
you
obviously
bounced
I
back
should have
and
just
you
busted through
rolled
the
in.
door because I'm that tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like really trying to look cool and it's not working.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, what's right there? Can I?
You roll into the room, and as you look up, there's a female drow. Sorry, both are female drow. Tied up on a large rotating platform with leather straps.
Kinky.
They are torture pleasuring each other.
I wasn't gonna
Oh.
do that right away.
I'm sorry.
Will.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna let them figure that out on their
I'm
own, so
sorry.
that way she could attack them
Ruined
if
it.
you wanted to, William.
I
Get
wouldn't
outta here.
care. They're
The
drow.
drow.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of torture
You have
it
3
is.
drow haters.
Female drow strapped to this platform.
I'm a mostly
The
drow
other
hater.
female drow is lashing her, and then turns around with said lasher, and is ready to attack. So as you roll in, so beautifully,
Not
are
quite,
you? I'll let you get an attack off with your whole thing.
So that's where I landed.
Yep.
God damn it. All right.
You were technically facing, but you know.
I
I can
quit.
tell this is gonna be great.
I quit the fight.
Okay. So you rolled in elegantly, and slashed were they? Are all of your dice in jail right now?
That's an 8.
Oh, with an 8, yeah.
Mhm.
Even nude, you still missed. And
I was clearly distracted by
you
the
were
nudity.
like, whoa, okay.
I'm just
Not
like,
exactly what she
whoa,
expected.
Yeah. Sounds good. There we go. Yeah, so you missed that drow. And that actually brings up said drow. since you
Did
said
Did my
drow.
ready to action go off, Grace?
But yeah, so you did see a hostile looking drow through the door.
whipping the other one.
Flipping the other one. Very hostile.
So, throwing star
Sure.
number 1.
With the one on the north.
What's-
Well, I
it's
mean, it
just
wasn't
dagger.
hostile a minute ago, but it definitely is
they're
now.
They're
Should
darts.
change.
They're darts, but
You're
what's the range?
specifically,
20.
hitting that one.
Yeah, so you're
Darts.
at disadvantage. 10,
darts are 20 feet.
20. Yeah, she's at 30 feet.
Oh.
So you're at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Okay.
Actually, you're hitting the one around the corner too, so you have to.
Hey, I rolled the 1.
Hey, good
Halfway
job.
luckiness.
There you go.
Hey.
Natural 20, but I don't get it. It's
So
disadvantage.
16.
It's 16 plus my mods. So,
You got so excited after your natural one. Okay.
so
That does hit.
See, that's the thing. My rolls that suck are 2s.
that's 10
Yeah.
damage for the first,
Okay.
and second throwing star is a 22.
Yep.
I
Also
thought
a
maybe
hit.
D4s.
Monk weapons.
The monk weapons go up
Okay, yeah,
as.
that's right.
As you get
11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I wanna
Shoot! One in each breast.
Yeah, so the first the first one just like right into the chest, like
Okay.
dead center,
Yeah.
and then the second one I'm gonna throw, and I want to just go like right and then just like slit her throat.
Sure. She falls to the ground. The one who is chained up easily slips out because it's consensual. That's what you do when you have some consensual whipping.
Not always.
It wasn't. Maybe it wasn't that kind of thing. Slips right out, and still without armor on, is gonna come try to get her short sword from the corner of the room. So let me delete the one that you just killed because she's dead. This one's gonna go toot, 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 which Coraline actually will provoke an attack of opportunity as she moves out of your range and off
Redemption.
the platform.
Natural 20.
Redemption!
All right.
Dang, I was
Bitch
hoping
jumped
you
off
would
the
get
table and you're like, you ain't going nowhere!
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yay.
You don't look okay.
Nah, it's not worth
I was
it.
gonna say, it's a natural 20 at this point in time. We'll have naked drow.
Yeah, let's see if this naked drow can survive your natural 20 hit.
That's a 7?
Sure.
No, sorry.
11.
11.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Alright. And then she's gonna grab said. What's in the short sword?
Short of shortness.
Shortness, and then go stab at the halfling of shortness. For a 17 to hit. Ooh, dang.
Barely. Yeah.
Barely doesn't make me feel good. For 8 piercing damage. So good. And then that will be the top of the turn. Cotrix, will you do a what's the word called? You're casting a spell. Concentration check for me because you're trying to do this ritual and there's some screaming in the next room.
Okay. Is that just a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's a 13.
You're fine. I'll have it at a 10 for your ritual
Okay.
casting that you've done a million times. Lilith.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm going to shadow step up to the drow and get an
Did it again.
my first attack at advantage.
Okay.
Shadow step.
You said you were
Is it dim
moving
light still in here, right?
Uh,
I'm used to being in dim light. I should ask that question. Are we in dim light or is we moved to bright light?
they're probably in dim light with their specific activities,
Oh.
so yes.
What activities are these?
You're so modest, Grace. We're gonna make you say it.
That's gonna be a modified 20.
Great. You hit.
That's
they were
gonna be
hitting
9
before
points of
we walked in.
damage.
How many?
9.
Great. How do you want to do this one?
Just take my staff and I'm just two-handed. And I'm just gonna right across, like clothesliner, and just.
Sure. So I'm assuming as you walked in, you had to pull the staff out after your.
Yeah, I have interaction.
And then, yeah. Okay, sure. You just behead this drow.
Not behead her, just like
Just smash her neck.
just yeah, like just.
She's nearly
It
had
snaps
Clothesline
back,
her,
hits
yeah.
the wall, and down she
Sure,
goes
Sure.
flat.
Just slumps to the ground. You
Can
killed
I
your
look-
first 2 drow of the campaign.
Can I go retrieve my throwing
You
stars?
can try.
One in the chest, way too deep.
One right in the chest and one I assume across the room.
Yep.
It's because I slit the
Because it would have
throat.
gone through her
Throat.
head or what a throat. Yeah. Yeah. Let's investigate. See if you can find the one that's buried.
Investigation. 10.
You can find one of the 2.
So just the one that was in her.
Well, you know for sure where that one is.
Yeah.
One
I'm
sticking
gonna
out of the
do
chest plate
now
right
that all
here.
this has happened, I want
I got 9
to
darts.
listen at that lower door
Sure.
since no one did that yet.
That's not you. Just kidding. Brah.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
20.
You. Dang, that would have been so much fun. You're nothing.
Okay.
We'll made them go and attack us.
You
earlier.
could have put them back.
I know. It was recent enough.
I would like to search
Well,
their
they tell you, yeah, we're in
belongings.
the same
sorry?
undermountain,
I
so.
want to search their belongings.
Okay.
She could have reset the floor. That's what I tried to tell her last week.
I didn't want to.
No.
I wanted to have the benefit
Continuity.
of having you guys maybe walking on your dead corpses.
Oh.
So I had to. Yeah.
That's
so
great.
I had to kind of
That's awesome.
have a little trade off there. Okay, so you're checking corpses, investigation,
Not the corpses. Their belongings.
the belongings.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
they're
on the
naked.
corpses.
I know, there's nothing there.
There might be something.
I'm not
There might
looking.
be like a dart or something.
Not looking.
Yeah, if I see a
Yeah,
dart laying around
investigation.
the room, I'm missing one.
Good luck with that.
Look harder.
21.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, my natural 20s are showing up now.
Yeah.
Not when I'm trying to do
bust
kick-ass
open the
acrobatics
door,
and
yeah.
whatnot. No.
You find a
no.
throwing star.
That
Yeah.
was really neat as like a Lego
Those things were
animation,
expensive.
not
Look harder.
quite opening the door right. You.
Sorry.
Isaac, he's getting away! That's totally what this is like.
So you do find armor and weapons.
Mostly clean.
With your search, you find this on her armor and weapons is a symbol, and you, with your background, probably don't recognize it. I'd be willing to bet that one of your party members, with their vast amount of knowledge about freaking everything, might recognize it.
Is it a drow symbol?
Yes, you might actually.
Because I've studied Drizzt and all the
Let's do a
stories,
history.
so I would
Do some
probably
history.
know what
Let's
this is.
do it.
Kama Sutra.
Kama Sutra, yeah, you find a Kama Sutra book.
History. That's a
History.
6.
Okay, yeah, you're not sure. Looks like it has a symbol, but you're not certain what it is.
So I know it's a drow house symbol. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would at least know that.
Yeah, I would give that to
Drill
you.
bit.
The 6.
I have it right next to me.
I wear a house.
Well, then where's mine that I,
I
had
don't-
here earlier?
I don't know.
I think you stole mine because
No,
you
I
have
did
a
not.
second pencil.
I
I
don't know
had
which
two.
house, but I have a house.
You guys, calm down. We're good.
It's in your book right
You're
there.
too young to
In your book.
know.
You confuse me because you never use my green ones.
Or I've done it
I
since
could.
then.
Okay.
Alright.
I just
Will,
got confused.
your spell finally goes off after your 10 minutes
Woo!
of meditation. This is
They got that over there.
this is written in abyssal.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And the actual words aren't written in this book at all,
Okay.
which is lovely. But you can tell
Yeah.
that its purpose is to send Drow into the abyss. And it's part of a ritual that you may have heard of, the Test of Law.
Yeah, this is how driders are made.
Oh.
Okay.
Any Drider who fails this test, any
And
Drow
Drow.
who fails this test are returned as Drider.
Okay.
Got
It would I be able to change it, like to continue to send them to the abyss, but not necessarily where they want to go?
Fudge that
Let's
letter
do
right
an
there.
Arcana check.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have anywhere in mind specifically?
Do I know of a? Okay, so my Arcana check. Excuse me. I'm
let's
gonna
do
get
that.
that out of the way. That's a 25.
Okay.
Okay.
This might be
I want to send them. What is an enemy on the abyss of the Drow?
Yes. I would totally know that and will tell you right now.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
I want to send them there.
Okay. I bet if you just sort of smudge the symbol a little bit and,
Okay.
and maybe use some of that blood
Okay.
that they just
Yeah.
gave to you
Sure.
to just change this in this way, it
Okay.
might work that way. I don't know if you want to test
Alright.
it out.
I
but-
will totally test it out. Get a little
Alright.
vial out of the bag of holding.
Sure.
Walk over to. Excuse me, guys. Right
Yeah.
into the wound.
Yep.
Collecting the fresh blood.
Yep.
Doop, thank you. And run back out there, and then
Sure.
like carefully, taking notes as I'm
Yeah.
making the changes
Yeah.
to the circle.
He's an odd
All
one.
right.
Yes.
Wamna is observing you
As
with
I-
disdain.
As I come back into the room, what are you?
Roll
what are you doing?
religion to try to
Well-
see what this is all
Go
about.
for
I
it.
like blood sacrifice, so
Yeah.
I'm seeing if they've got something to bond
That does
about.
seem like a thing that you would know.
My 7 probably isn't gonna help
Yeah,
me.
you have no idea what the hell he's doing. He looks kind of crazy as he's doing it, and you have no idea what he's
I
reading.
did the
So-
same as
so-
we asked him.
Do you want me to roll anything to see if I accomplished it?
Yeah.
Or
Let's throw some dexterity in there to see if you
Okay.
can like guess the right
Nice.
lettering
I'm
and
not gonna take
abyssal.
that. Not my box. All right. Yeah. It's a 12.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
you're more confident than you should be, but it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is so gonna work. I don't
Yeah,
care.
absolutely gonna work.
All right. Cool. Anything else?
I want to test
I
it.
think we're good.
Okay.
Do you want to go into the
Nope.
abyss?
Nope.
I
No.
wanna,
Absolutely.
Like, I want to like
Absolutely
force
not.
the drow into
No.
the abyss.
When I look up and realize that they're all staring at me,
it would
and
be
the different
close.
various expressions upon their
Yeah.
faces. What?
What are you doing?
Oh, well, this circle is part of a ritual to test Drow. They go and meet their spider queen in the abyss, and if they fail the test, they come back as those spider things that we just fought down the hallway. I'm just redirecting. I'm call forwarding.
Okay. Well, that's kind of, yeah.
What's it called forward?
Well, they want to go to someplace specific in the abyss, and all I'm doing is just routing them to a different location filled with their enemies. So now when they think that they're going to go get tested by their spider queen, instead they're just going to go to a place where they're probably going to get killed.
How do you know?
I've studied a lot.
So, you're saying that if you were to step on that, you'd go to where you think you're going.
No.
So, then where does it go?
Where you don't think you're going.
No, but where you think it's going,
Yes.
which is not
Where
where
they
it
think
was
it's
going.
going.
Correct.
But how do you know it's working?
Would you like to step on it?
Wishful
Well, I was
thinking.
asking if you knew that it was going there.
I'm not sure, but it can't hurt.
I mean, your arm could have caught fire. That could hurt.
Have you seen that?
Yes,
Really?
I do that to people.
Twice.
When you're trying to travel to the abyss?
No.
I think I'm safe then.
No, I just do that to people because it's a good way to kill them.
Yes.
So I'm saying that the circles on the floor. Sometime, well, I have seen that somebody touched a thing on the floor and then they.
Yes.
There wasn't much left.
No.
This is
So
a
then why
different-
did you touch this one?
Because I know what I'm doing.
He studied it.
Sure.
He at least thinks he knows what he's
Sam, you
doing.
can always do an insight check.
So
No.
while all that's going on,
Yes.
can I have like check these other 2 doors for traps and
Sure,
locks?
you absolutely can. Please investigate the other 2 doors.
Sorry.
I got you started if that
Investigate
one's
the
locked.
south one.
Sure.
Yeah, well, the south one's good to check. 21.
Okay. It is not trapped.
All right. The other one, I can take my crowbar back from.
Yeah, I'll take the crowbar out because it was blocked.
I'll
Yeah.
leave that one.
Oh, you're gonna leave that one alone. Okay, are you gonna attempt to enter this room?
Are we moving on?
We can
Okay.
check again for noises first.
Sure,
but
just in case.
yeah. Let's see. Perception?
Mhm.
8.
Dead silence.
All right.
Yep.
It was quiet earlier. It's still quiet.
Yeah, it's weird how that works.
All right.
Going in.
Yeah.
All right. Doop, 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 doop. You.
Wait up for me, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bruh.
As I run after him.
You see. I'll have you join. A sturdy table positions beneath a suspended 80-gallon water barrel. It seems this is used for water torture.
Nice.
The residents therein recently killed another group of adventurers, so they are not here right now.
Nope.
They got killed by. Just FYI.
Yeah, you're right. That was that time.
Well, Bra has first-hand experience of this and will
Mhm.
promptly leave that room.
Great, you're out. Cool.
Knowing that it disturbed my my friend, I'm gonna try to smash some of it to prevent people from.
What's in there, guys?
Go for it.
Torture.
Oh.
Torture device.
Why did you go barging
That's
into the
gonna
room?
be a 27.
What are you smashing specifically?
Anything that I feel like is smashable that is used for torture. Like
Okay.
there's the water barrel.
Yeah.
Probably like smash that.
Yeah, so there's that big old sturdy table, 27, I'm assuming, with your halfling self, you can flip over or something. I'm just gonna warn you, the water barrel is suspended and is used for, like, drippy, so if you smash it, you might get, like,
Wet.
washed away. So, as
80
you
gallons,
do
you
so, will you also please roll a dexterity check to get out of the way of said water as it comes crashing
That'd be
down above you?
spectacular to watch.
28.
28, good. So you smash it, you go, oh shoot, and then you roll out of the way, and Coraline's a little jealous of your rolling ability because she couldn't quite. You'll teach her some tricks later.
Nope, she'll never admit it.
Just like a wall of water coming out of that
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, it just
Follows me out.
And,
Ah, shit! Run
Yeah.
past Coraline into the room.
Sure.
What the?
I don't
Here
like
I come.
I don't like getting wet.
So yeah, so you roll out with the water following, and then you sort of you land as it washes over your feet. And you're what?
Why did you come barging in here anyway?
Because I have zero tolerance for tyranny.
So you're not a big fan of bullies?
Not even a little.
So you might say that bullying is your greatest fear?
My greatest hatred?
Okay. Close.
Not the same thing.
Next door.
Might need to do more. Next door, are you
Oh.
removing your, or is he removing? The
I had
crowbar
already
that-
taken it out
Okay,
earlier,
alright.
so.
I'll
Perfect.
walk
Bestowed
behind
it.
Bra.
Brah.
Maybe this is
Let's see
something
again,
orcs
are
can
you-
deal with.
No, I'm
What
just
are you
checking
checking?
for. Well, yeah, for traps.
Great, check your traps.
23.
He had not trapped.
And open.
Alright. Button.
Weapons at the ready.
Weapons at the ready, just in case. I want to say roll initiative, but
Or at least-
it'll start wearing off. Alright, you enter into, both of you,
Yes.
Okay. A room filled. I lost the number.
It's filled.
Filled with coiled whips, daggers, and other menacing tools. There's also a small
These I
table in
can
the
handle.
center covered with a pristine white silk sheet.
A what and a what?
A pristine white silk sheet is covering something.
Something.
Yeah. See seems like a table.
I'd like to.
I will watch him uncover something.
It's a table.
I will go into the room
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
and
I'll
hold
follow
open the
too.
bag of holding for the pristine white sheet. I might need that.
Scarf.
Nice. Makes a good scarf.
You probably need a better
Did you
use.
say I
of
see
it.
some daggers?
Thank you.
You do see some
Do I
daggers.
see any darts?
No darts.
Can I pick up
They
a
don't
couple?
use darts often
Yeah.
for torturing, but you can.
Can I pick up a couple daggers
Sure.
to
You
replace the dart I lost?
can
Long range torturing.
grab- Oh, that's really low. Hold on. Let me roll higher. What is for you?
Gonna have
Ooh,
to try that
6.
one.
I would like to grab a whip,
Sure, you can have
Just-
a whip.
Ooh,
take it, put
Do
it.
you want one that's like a 9-tails whip, or like the spiky kind, or just a normal Indiana
How many whips are there?
Jones? Those are the 3 options I just listed, so at least 3.
I will prop the bag open
Alright.
and go. Look,
Okay.
look,
I
look.
you said I found 6 daggers.
He's wrenching it
You
right
see, I
now.
found 6 daggers.
I rolled a 1 at first, and then I just rerolled because I wanted you to have more.
Do you have any idea
take
what
it
they
from the
use
user.
those for?
No, this-
Can whips be monk weapons? Right?
This requires further study.
I'm not sure.
so. I'm not sure.
I
That's
don't think so,
disgusting.
too.
Why? It's just a tool.
I'm mortified.
I might want a whip too.
The other door.
Check that it can be a monk
Investigate the
weapon.
The
next
other door.
door.
Yeah, I'm going to the other door.
Alright,
Okay.
she's checking.
So yeah,
Whip
so
is a
through
martial.
You see another door
What?
in the
It's martial.
corner.
Yeah, you're really simple. in
You're
short
not
terms.
Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
I'm not even gonna bother. I just want
Alright,
to.
here's
I'm
out.
not sure where
Holly.
Yeah, but it
Straight
would be
through.
efficient, not a
I'm
monk
done.
weapon. I don't want to be efficient because it won't scale. I don't want it for the scaling factor. A D10 whip.
To the corner and peek.
What?
Sneak attack.
Why did you get one?
Holly with a door in it.
But you technically can.
Can I stealth up to that one and listen?
Well, if she's gonna go around the corner, then we're gonna continue up.
Now
I'm gonna go
there's
catch
one
up
less
because I
short
like to scout
person.
ahead with her. So. Poof! Right behind her.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hope I didn't scare you.
You really need a code word. It's right there. It's fine.
I listened to the broadcast. I can't hardly hear you.
You're so quiet. Speaking of quiet, you hear nothing. of this door.
Cool. I'm opening it.
Alright.
Terrifying.
I know, I'm so scared for you guys. You hear nothing.
Who is this nothing?
Who is this nothing?
Gets around.
Do you want to open the door? I can.
I said I'm going through it.
Yeah, I am. I'm revealing. Very carefully revealing.
I recognize this room.
I was just about to say the
I mean, you technically would not, but yes, you do. Alright.
Is it a jail?
As
Oh,
you
yeah.
It is that room.
get around that corner.
I recognize it right away too. I was like,
Oh my gosh. And you know, the first couple jail cells seem to be empty. It's so
Weird.
the first couple.
First
Can,
couple, yeah.
can I go
That we can see at least.
once the party catches up? Can I go?
Yeah,
check
I'm
out
definitely
the
gonna
jail
make sure the
cells?
cells are empty because
Sure, go
I'm
for
not
it.
Can I take the north 2 doors? I'm just gonna stand there in case.
Okay.
I would like to be 20 feet below. Yeah, below him.
Did we clear out the one room that was barred?
I'm not sure
Uh,
if your previous
No.
selves did that or not.
Perfect, thank you. Be able to
Alright.
look down both directions.
Coraline
come
says
from
if
there,
you said you
or
want to
they
go
can
check
come
to see if
from
they're
there.
empty.
Lilith did
Lilith
too.
and
Okay.
Aaron.
Come from there.
You guys.
I'm gonna have like a dagger
I'm
like
talking
at the
about
ready.
The third cell appears to have a
It's just kinda like-
maggot-laced corpse of a grell that seems to have been starved to death while in captivity.
that's probably for the best.
Yeah,
It's
and then,
disgusting, but it's for the best.
You also, the next 3, or the last 3 cells, you see dead armed drow who had names once, but have been killed.
To hell with them.
Can you search their bodies?
Are you going to attempt to open the gates?
They're locked in the cells.
They're locked in the cells.
Locked.
The 2 first ones are opened. the last four are not.
Have a rogue.
Would it
I know.
With
I'm
proper
gonna.
tools.
Hey, come here. Can you open this door?
You can leave your post.
Yes, I can.
Alright, come in, try to open the door.
Which one?
Well,
These three here.
yeah, the middle
are-
one is a maggot-laced corpse, so you'll probably find some good snacks if you were like a lizard folk or something.
Yeah,
the next,
the next
three, yeah.
18.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do that. There's like a hand crossbow, and the drow just look like they were, or this drow specifically looks like he was starved before being lashed and then dead from something else.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dead from something else.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't look like the lashing or the malnourishment killed them, but that did certainly happen before they had died.
Let's see
They
if I
look
can
like
tell
they
what.
probably don't have anything to that.
Sorry, not to roll, but.
What
See
does
if
he
I can
roll?
tell what killed him.
Investigation or,
Alright. 16.
Well, do you remember specifically who was the one that...
I don't remember exactly which one of you killed which one,
Yeah.
so we'd have to go back and watch the potential
fine.
video. You could, a general terminology would be you could tell that possibly adventurers have killed them.
Yeah. I was gonna go for like,
I like
a
it.
stab wound or like a crossbow bolt.
Yeah,
or something.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
remember
sure some
specific.
spells were hurled.
There's
from
probably
Mars,
some
too.
spells
Spells.
thrown at them.
Somebody
yeah.
got hit by some thunder damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't. You can't quite.
Fire.
It looks like there was a band of adventurers through here.
We made quick work of these drow.
I would
Yeah.
imagine that there's a bunch of scorching because Lucifer was all about fire
Oh, there
spells.
we go.
Are we checking the rest of them?
Nah. If we could tell that adventurers killed this, they probably took anything of valuables.
That's what I would think.
You would think so.
If you relayed that information. of
What was
killed them.
left behind is
Yeah.
probably too tattered
Looks
to
like
even
someone
matter.
stabbed him
It does indeed.
hard. A lot.
I would.
Do you hear anything?
Do you hear anything?
I've been standing waiting for something
Did
to come
you-
out of either door.
Did you stand and hear anything?
No,
Okay.
other people were driving the narrative. Can I drive the
You're
narrative now?
welcome to drive the narrative now.
I was trying to
Right.
nudge the narrative.
Yeah. Been nudging.
I will roll perception,
Sure.
and I'm
Roll
standing
that.
between those
Just
doors.
seeing if you can hear anything.
On 10.
Nope.
Does have an 18 passive perception.
Oh, good. There seems to be something moving in that door to your right.
Can I test the weight of that one to see if it feels like it will swing open or if it's locked?
You certainly can.
Okay.
With your eyeballs, without any roll at all, you see that it's barred from the outside.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So I can hear something in there,
Mm-hmm.
barred.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want something to come out.
So you want out? How much you got?
Give me 1 second to go with this narrative.
I'll chuckle. Oh, good one.
Did he really just?
Oh, yeah.
My things were taken from me, but I certainly do want out. Who are you?
The one who knocks.
Oh, hello, knocking one. I am Marta.
What?
More descriptors, please.
Marta Moonshadow. Have you not heard of me?
Not
Have
until
I-
now.
Have I heard of Marta Moonshadow?
Roll a history check.
24.
Nice. You have heard of this mage who is fascinated by drow culture?
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's a fanboy?
She's
Gotcha.
a fanboy,
Of Drow.
but is locked up in a prison near drow. So
Don't open that.
I haven't got anything
Who
yet.
who raised you to teach you to knock like that?
His parents.
It's a standard flaming fist knock.
Why? Who is it?
Well, she's been a fan of the Drow for quite some
Flaming
time.
Fist, is that your plan?
Really?
No. Do you not know about the Flaming Fist mercenaries of Baldur's Gate? The legendary Flaming Fist mercenaries of Baldur's Gate?
Should we?
So, as I've understood from
Do
this
tell.
the civilized mess, please listen
Nope.
intently. Person on the other side of the door. Aye. Relegating.
Give us a second. We got more important things.
Legendary what?
A legendary mercenary company out of Baldur's Gate. I've heard that they rival the Xantarum and the Order of the Gauntlet and the Green Enclave.
What's the name? What was the name again?
Flaming Fist.
The Flaming Fist.
You still didn't answer my question on who raised you.
My parents? Do you guys not have parents?
They
No.
died a long time ago.
That's kind of a sore subject.
Oh, well. Sorry.
Good job.
Do none of you have parents?
Well, I do. I'm sure I did have parents, but you know.
Who raised
No, I don't.
Choose your next words wisely.
I have a father. I have a mother,
Can I
both of
put
whom are
this one
living.
back to me because I already know the answer
And
to
I
this? I think.
A healthy relationship with
this.
both of them.
Okay.
I mean,
I can appreciate that.
My parents passed. Other mother raised me.
blank. Oh, you're.
So they're
I
dead.
don't know why I skipped other choice.
Yes.
These colloquialisms just
Okay.
like passed, like they walked past you.
Anyway, listen, she's down here studying Drow because she's a
Okay.
big fan of them. And
Oh,
I know
bad.
at least 3 of you probably don't want her to go along with you, even for any amount of money, because she hearts Drow.
Listen,
Which
Anybody-
Drow?
they locked me
All
up.
of them.
I don't. I
That's
like
hard.
them
She hearts
still, but I
Drow.
don't
I
want
feel
to
like we should,
join them anymore.
Take
Insight.
Hello, guys. DM.
Storyline.
One voice.
Storyline.
I tried to insight that. That
Yep.
was a 7.
I like your try.
as well.
Okay, sure.
22.
She was locked up by them and does not feel welcomed by the Drow.
If it makes a difference, she's got a shitty attitude about them at the moment.
Is she a drow?
No, she's not a Drow.
She's a sun mage. Elf.
Okay.
Oh my god, really? That's just sad.
I didn't say anything. That was the DM that said something.
I'm just saying,
That's
that
in your
is
head.
just sad.
Okay, so we're like 50-50 on this one. We're gonna need convincing on helping you out on this one.
Let me talk to her for just.
All right. Switching voices.
Um.
Is that your voice still?
No. Hi. It's Cotrix.
Hi.
Oh, you haven't heard of me?
I think I've heard of. No, I don't think I have.
Not the great and famous Cotrix?
Yeah, right? Anyway, so here's the thing. These guys are kind of on a mission to kill some Drow. Are you going to cause any problems with them?
With them killing Drow?
Yes.
Well, I mean, right now I just want to get out of here. I don't really care about your quest. They locked me up. I don't want to be here anymore.
Excellent. Listen, it's a really safe place to rest right across the river.
How do you get across the river?
Well, you probably have to swim.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're a mage. Figure it out.
All right, thanks.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. Show of hands. Let her out. All in favor? All opposed? All abstaining? All right. Let her out, soul.
Hi. There's a lot of you. Thanks for not killing me.
Listen,
There's room for that yet.
do you happen to know where your spell book is?
They got taken from me.
Of course they did.
All right. Well, here's a whip.
Which one is it?
I roll. Let's see. I just reached in and thought
All right.
whip. So it's going to be the cat of nine tails.
Yes. I was looking forward to that one.
All right.
I don't know how to use this, but I'm sure it'll. Oh, okay. Sure.
Be
Oh
careful
my
with
God.
it. They were using it apparently to please each other. I guess that's weird. Anyway, we're going this way. And
That's very weird.
Woman,
Yes. Hi, Marta.
You were- captured by the drow, yes?
Yes.
Information.
That's
How many are there?
Persuasion, please.
look. We can lock you back up if you don't answer his questions.
Intimidation, please.
My persuasion's a 10.
Cool.
My intimidation is a 13.
So, your persuasion didn't beat her roll, but your intimidation did somehow. So, what do you want to know?
How many? Do you have a name of the priestess?
Of course, Trissa Rundar. I can totally pronounce. Trissa's T''RISSA, and the last name is AUVRYNDAR.
What did you do to piss them off so much that they locked you up?
Well, like I said, she's on a quest to study them, and they don't like that very much.
I wanted to join their ranks, but they just locked me up instead.
You kind of have to be born into their society.
I disagree, but thanks for letting me know.
Why would you want to
Do
join
you
those
follow Lolth?
filthy-
No, but
Then
I've
you're.
heard there's a test that I can go through and get the
Yeah,
blessing.
actually, the circle is broken, and I just
not.
fixed it.
Circle. Yes.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Can I aid him? I
He's
really
not
want to see
going
this.
to.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
It's a 20 modified.
Dang it. I rolled a 15. Okay, where is it?
Just head south, and it's in. I'll give her directions to the
Sure,
room
sure.
where it was directly.
Alright. she's
Don't
gonna
do it.
run off. Why not?
Cultrix.
I can join the
You want to see
ranks.
scientific.
Or be turned
Research,
into
right?
a drider.
That would be cool.
Want to see this?
No,
No, I don't want to see this.
Who's that?
Not only that, but he messed with the circle. I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh.
I just
He
fixed it.
fixed it.
Do you?
I feel like this is a group persuasion against
Question.
each other.
Do you think she's just out of her mind right now?
I mean,
She
she wants to
seemed
be a
to-
drow. You have to be out of your mind to want to be a drow.
I will cast
Sure,
detect magic.
sure.
Does she seem to be under the influence of any sort of magic?
No.
Well, she's not being magically influenced, but I can't tell whether or not she's insane.
Again, though, if you want to be a drow, you kind of are insane.
Don't
Have
judge
you-
me.
Have you heard the stories of Drizzt?
No.
So
Drill bit.
to give her like a 5-minute synopsis of some
Sure.
of the stories. And if you want to be like Drow,
Uh-huh.
be like that one. He's actually a good guy. He won't kill you.
So like
They're all
2.5
good. You gotta
minutes
go
into
to
your
the portal
spiel,
first.
I've like leaned against the wall, and at the 4th minute, I start.
But you, even to
I
do
think
that,
we've
you
heard
still have
this
to
a
go through the
couple
circle.
times.
That's how.
Oh. Alright. And persuasion, please.
Ooh. I don't think you can beat that.
No. I got 13.
22.
Nice. Okay. Thanks, guys. She's gonna try to run away.
Good luck!
I'm gonna wipe the dust off my face.
Speaking of who raised you to do that?
It's a coping mechanism.
Coping from what?
I hate it when people drone on.
Oh, okay. I suppose.
Sincerely hope to the goddess
What
that
do
she
you think
listened.
of Tamar so far?
Who the
Tamara.
fuck?
Tamara.
Tamara.
Tamara. I don't know.
Tamana.
Tamara. What do you think of
Tomna.
Tamara?
Tomna.
So far.
Is that through
Can't
your head
tell.
or?
No, it's just out loud.
Okay.
I can't quite tell.
Let's go along with kind of your question, like you guys.
All right. Listen. I think we should get out of here, guys.
Alright, check that door.
Yeah.
That door.
I think it's pointless.
just open
now,
it.
so-
Go ahead and check that door.
I'm gonna check for traps. 25.
No traps.
Open it.
We almost got somebody to step through the invisible circle.
I know.
You're traveling with some shady characters.
Some really, really twisted
Listen,
people.
my character's reactions are always at first to do the evil thing, and then they reason. In an hour, she'll try to go after. No, just kidding.
Well, what was most horrifying was just her level of stupidity, and I just know she's not going to listen to me. But there's nothing I can do.
I mean,
You'll
you
never
could
know.
beat her to a bloody pulp and tie her up.
That's just not me.
Okay.
Okay.
This appears to have been a mine, or is currently a mine, but is not being mined right now.
Mine?
Mined?
Mine?
Alright, move into the room.
Okay.
Hashtag parent life.
Check the door.
Which door? The one that
The
you're
one
standing
I'm by.
Yeah,
Eeny,
the one
meeny,
in
miny,
by.
mo.
The one you're by.
I don't
One bra is
recall-
by.
I don't recall what's around here from our time in here. 16.
There's a very specific door in this one. I'm not sure which one it's referring to. I think it's this one.
Yes.
Yes. So this is a bronze relief door. You can tell that this was a symbol of Dumathoin, because we all know that one. But it's missing a gem.
Some of the-
There's
Under
like
the
you can
mountain.
see just the gems around, but there's like a divot where one should be.
Dwarven.
And you were
Yeah.
specifically listening through with a what?
16.
With it being a bronze door, I'm gonna say you can't quite hear it in there.
That seems reasonable.
Can I go up and use like my dagger and try to get one of the other gems out?
What are you doing? Stop!
We need to
Stop!
maybe put more in.
Yes. That's how you open a dwarven door. You don't take gems out of them. That'll set off any sort of a trap.
It's a trap.
Fine.
Oh,
Can you
look at
can
the
I
gems, and are they different types?
Yeah, can I investigate if there is a way like a certain type of gem would go in there or
Yeah, that's what I'm moving towards.
Sure. You guys can either do both an investigation or one can have advantage.
I have +7 in it.
No,
So.
go for it. Well, so do I.
Oh.
Go for it.
Okay. Alright.
Very good investigation.
Excellent.
Hey.
Okay.
25.
You see that the gems around the outside are varying, and they don't seem to have any specific color.
Okay.
You do notice that it looks like a very specific size gem could fit in here.
What
But
size? Can I determine that with that roll?
you sure can.
Sweet.
Do you have any? If you have gems in your bag, I can tell you if I.
I have 2. I have a diamond worth 50 gold pieces and a pearl worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay. You do believe that the first one probably fits better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Do I think that I have to give it up, or can I get it
you
back?
think you might be able to ask Lilith nicely to pry it off, like she wanted to with the other one.
Okay.
Because it's.
I think I've got a way to open the door, but I want my gem back. So can you pry it out and give it back to me, please?
I can try it, yeah.
Like immediately? That doesn't seem effective.
I think it'll unlock the door.
Once the door's open.
Once
then-
the door's open, I'll-
Does it appear that if we pry out any of the other gems, that they would work?
You would assume that they all have to be in there.
They all have to be in there. Yeah. Anybody have a gem?
Fresh out.
We found some the other day, didn't we? We found 5 green somethings. What were they?
Oh, I marked
Mossa gates, but I don't think that
Yeah.
they're going to
Yeah,
be. I don't
moss
believe
agates.
they're going to be
They were cheap.
big enough to fit this.
You can always try it. If it doesn't work, you can try another one.
What I got those.
You can work your way up.
I-
numerically.
Yeah, I marked it.
I will
Oh,
take
no.
the diamond worth 50 gold pieces out.
Here, let me get one of these. It's worth less. First. Not your. I don't want your. Let me see if one of these.
Back in the bag it goes.
Why waste your more valuable gem if we don't need
It's
to?
so shiny.
I will pull out one of them moss agates I got. And
Alright, it opens the door.
Nice.
Cool.
As the door opens, you catch a quick glimpse
Good thing I forgot I had those.
Yeah.
And a rather large. I'll just give you that much for right now. Let me recenter.
Oh, alright.
One button.
Waiting.
Recenter. There we go.
There we go.
60 feet of dark vision is what we can see. Crap.
Listen. Give me a second.
That's fine.
You see what looks like a temple of some sort.
Still lagging.
Sisters might be in here.
Alright, count things. How lit is this?
Don't really have a way to look further.
Yeah,
beyond.
I'll give you a little bit more.
And then is it lit?
That's what I'm reading to see
Okay.
how much you can see. Sure, it can be lit.
Oh.
That seems like the kind of place that would be lit.
Oh.
Well, Dim.
Sadness.
Well lit, Peyton.
Ha.
Gem.
Alright. You see
Oh,
in
shit.
this temple
This was
these.
Motherfucker.
This-
I know.
this was set up in case your group decided to come into this particular temple. They were all waiting.
They had run from the other rooms and came in here. That's
Yeah.
great.
I heard you hastily left this room earlier.
The
The
They
lounge.
did hastily leave. Those ones I think came and attacked you, but here we are. So there are giant pillars. So stone pillars hold up the 35-foot high arch ceiling, which is concealed by a thick canopy of spider webs. Strung between the pillars and the vast relief carvings of towering dwarves protruding from the walls are humanoid corpses cocooned in spider silk. I know. You also see 5 drow, because they ran in here, and 3 giant spiders. William?
Well,
Did they run out?
they went up, but
Okay.
you could just copy some giant spiders and throw them in there.
I sure can. Maybe
They're
I'll
on the
bet.
token page.
Or not.
I can do that.
That's okay
Okay.
too.
We don't
Or we'll just see how it goes.
Okay.
Without metagaming.
Okay.
There looks like there might be some spiders in the
Could be
Cider
up
Red,
there.
we don't know.
Yeah, and then
And there appears to be a drow priestess of some sort
She's mine.
on the raised dais in the back of the hall. And you.
I'll handle
Ooh, nice.
the
You'll
trash.
You'll handle the trash.
You guys can take care of the one that will do damage. I'll fight
The
Coraline in your
measure
head.
the weaklings.
I'll
We
join
don't
you.
need
Okay.
I'll join
yeah,
you.
the each
Uh,
square is 5
she's
feet.
ours.
As you are quickly
It's the
taking this all
circle
in
with the cube.
and
Oh,
having this conversation, let's roll initiative.
Yes. Yes,
I have a
let's.
feeling I know where this is going.
Finally!
Oh, are you kidding
Oh my
me?
god!
Coraline?
21.
Alright. Coach.
About time.
Nice.
Nice.
27.
Yeah.
Natural
Lilith.
20.
8.
Nice. Brock.
16.
Alright. Soul.
7.
And Tommy.
21.
21. Ooh, you tied.
Bouncer.
Alright.
Stay in and fight.
Give me. Oh, I need to roll 2. That sounds good.
Is this room lit by?
Yeah.
We're gonna throw some sconces on the walls.
Alright.
Some
Which are
stones.
not shown on scones on the walls.
Scones.
Take
Flaming
off my
stones.
goggles of night since I won't need
Sure.
them. Just prop them up in my head.
And
I think it's probably be one light source. Darkness.
I had 2 ones. It's so dark in here. Coatrix, you take in this scene. There's
Yeah.
5 down on the floor. There's one up on a raised platform. There's giant pillars. There's spider webs all over. What are you doing?
I want to move 25 feet into the room where I am. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So like right there.
Yep.
Boom. That'll be
Okay.
perfect. From that point in space, centered on the drow that's standing right there in the middle of the room,
Okay.
I would like to cast a 4th level fireball.
What's the range on that?
20-foot radius.
Okay. What's the range on your spell though?
150 feet.
Nice. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so 20-foot radius centered on that specific
Yes.
drow. Alright.
9.
I am rolling
Dexterity saving throws.
saving throws. 5 of them. Because I don't have that many dice.
Yeah.
Toasty.
Alright, well the one that you centered on definitely didn't pass with a... Hold on, let me pull up their information. Dexterity. Oh, yeah.
33.
No, that one failed with an 8.
That is gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Toasty.
The 2 that are closer to you
Yeah.
probably both failed with a 12.
Yep.
And then the one that's directly... the one that's closer to the door in the north side
Okay.
probably failed with a 13.
Yep.
And then that farthest one from you has a modified 20.
That definitely passed, so it's half.
Yeah.
But it's 33 points of damage.
Oh my goodness, I didn't have to read any of those. Dang it, Will. They were too powerful for this level. All of them are dead. Alright.
Except for the one on the dais, I imagine?
Start
Yeah.
crying.
Okay.
Didn't quite reach her.
Okay.
Start
pull up
crying
this
and
one.
begging.
Beg and plead. Tomna and Coraline, you are in the same initiative order. Do you have a preference?
I'm running all the way in.
Okay.
I
Coraline is a lot
have
more invested in this than I am.
Yeah, you're like very
Just
good.
like, huh?
70 feet is
Oh my
what I
goodness.
can do.
Okay, wait. So 5, 10,
good.
15,
Is that with your dash action?
45, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
Fireball!
Okay.
Let the fireball sort them out.
You are 75 feet in. You are near a burning
That's
fire.
a-
Yeah.
You're kind of petered out.
A crispy critter.
I'll get you around the thing that's still kind of burning because it was
I'm
too
gonna
Okay, so
both swords,
Uh-huh.
and I'm
it would be amazing to like be able to Lego a fireball and have Coraline just
Yeah.
running out the other side of the fireball.
Yeah,
right.
You're up.
Superhero style.
What would I say?
I don't know what to say.
Explodes
Something
and shit.
intimidating.
Okay, great.
Come at me, bitch. Something. Yeah.
That's so intimidating. Can I roll intimidation?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it with my pink dice that seems to be working for me today. That's a 1.
Great. She is
I
so
can re-roll
intimidating. Okay.
Yay.
Yay,
No. Halfling luck.
That is a modified 20.
Yeah.
So the first time you're like, come at me, bitch! you
My
use your-
squeaky voice, but
Yeah.
I look
Yeah.
menacing.
It's that anger in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn because that's as far as you can go.
That's
and you're
my
like, hey,
movement. And,
Tomna.
yeah. Mhm.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, man. That is so far away.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Well, can you move me into the room, please?
Sure. Where to?
How far would you like to go? 30 feet?
Well, so it's difficult terrain to get through there. So I got 5, 15, 20, 25. So like right there,
Okay.
I guess. I gotta verify this.
Yeah, I'm too. Oh, I did it again. I'm too far from the computer. I guess it keeps lagging on me.
It's because the receiver's at the back of the computer, and so
Yeah.
it's in the back. The receiver.
I guess I will dash up behind the pillar on that top.
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end up.
Alright.
I'm just gonna take cover behind that because I don't know what the fuck. Just like, oh, I guess we're doing something. And run in the room. That's it.
Okay.
I'm just
Rock.
Bonus action dash as far forward as I can, 60, and pop at least pop a crossbow
10,
bolt
15,
off
20,
at it.
25,
Sure.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
I should be one space. Oh no, I was back further.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were back.
I was back.
So you're right there.
Mhm.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 away from
Within normal range. 30 to. It's got 30 and 120.
30 is then anything over 30 is disadvantage.
Alright.
So she's 55.
9.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. It is my turn. I'm going to
Yep.
drop a. I press submit that. If I'm going to, seeing this devastation that you placed on my people. How do I get rid of this? Okay. cast a. I want to do a 20 foot sphere. I'll figure out the things. Right about here. Yeah, that's good. Cast a 20-foot sphere of insects.
Oh,
Yes.
Right about where?
we can't see that.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't see my purple ping.
No, you have to hold it down longer in order for it to ping.
I'm literally holding it down the whole entire time.
Are you on the player level
Yes.
Oh,
or layer?
Yes.
We're not seeing your ping for some reason.
Let me. That.
Yeah,
there
that.
it went.
All right, right around there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So those of you who are in that 20-foot sphere must make a Constitution saving throw.
Can you hold down the control key, Sam? Or is it Alt? The circle. I don't know which one.
Sweet.
There it is.
One more.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20?
I feel like that.
Where is that centered?
Not there.
About right there.
Not right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right there?
Right. Well,
You can move it. You should be able to grab the circle and move it.
like that.
Alright.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So Coraline and Bra. There's
I got
little
a
squares on my screen
14.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of them. Sorry.
Okay.
19.
19. You both are taking 9 piercing damage. All these little bugs are biting you. And done. That brings up Lilith.
I am going to spend a key point
Okay.
to bonus action dash.
Sure.
And that gives me 8 feet of movement, and I'd
Okay.
like to get as close as possible and to the outskirts of the
45,
insects.
50,
Okay, turn around the
55,
insect.
60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
All right, and then I am going
Fucking monks.
to cast silence on her
Sure.
and spend 2 key points to do that.
Sure.
And that's a 20-foot square.
Give me 1 second.
20-foot square, right?
20-foot radius.
Centered on the drow.
Yeah.
Centered on the drow.
Like that.
Yeah.
At
See if I can prevent her from casting some spells.
Yeah.
Is that a reaction?
Yes.
Okay. As a reaction, she's going to cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Oh, it's not a reaction.
Not a
Sorry.
reaction.
Counterspell
yeah.
is.
Okay.
Sorry, I
You're good.
didn't know which one you were talking about.
I
that-
know.
Try not to metagame.
Insect trap or spell, I mean, was just piercing?
Correct.
Alright.
It's buzzing around.
Bugs
It was
everywhere.
Elemental
Okay.
as well.
That's my
I
turn.
don't have the other option. Okay. Okay. So the silence.
I use magic to cast silence.
Okay. Sounds good. The
4 key points is a pretty
Yeah.
powerful thing to do right there.
It
Yeah.
only costs 2 key points.
You had to step of the wind, so 3 at least.
That's 1 key point. 3, yeah.
Okay.
you guys can figure this out.
I was thinking
Yeah, I know.
3 key points for that is pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Running forward in silence.
It lasts, so we're good. Okay. And that brings up Soul.
I take a 5-foot step. Well, from where I was before, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step towards the door that's right next to me.
Okay.
Gonna take a listen to see if there's any reinforcements coming.
Yeah.
Are you doing a quick listen or an action listen?
An action
Sure.
listen.
Roll to listen. Roll for perception.
I like it.
That is 13 to actively
Seems
listen.
fine.
His boss is back.
Go ahead and put yonder foot up against the side and hold my Mako in
Okay.
case someone opens it up.
Alright, great. So not during this particular battle, but holding the fort.
Making sure another one doesn't break out
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
us.
yeah. I believe that brings us back
Hi.
to Cotrix.
Okay, I want to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet till right there.
Okay.
And then the area of insects and bitiness, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on
Okay.
it. So I believe it's a 4th level spell, so I have to use a spellcasting ability check.
Yes.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so the DC
So
is
15.
15. Okay. So I use my Arcana, or is it just Intelligence? Is that something
It's
you get to add
whatever
your...
your spellcasting ability score is.
11. Crap, that
Okay.
did not work.
The buzzing stays.
Yeah. All right. I tried.
Alright.
Thank you.
You tried.
Tom and Coraline.
I'm rushing up there.
Sure.
So I don't even care how much movement it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up there right in her ugly face.
Sure.
And then I'm
Yell at
gonna action surge.
Sure.
And I'm going to smack her in her ugly face.
Sure.
She's screaming, but
Scream
nobody can
silently.
hear.
I don't care. Right. I'm screaming until I get to that point, and then
So
Yeah.
you're like,
And it's pantomime, just
Yeah.
that's an 11 with the first one.
okay. Does not hit.
Then my offhand is a lot better. That is a 23.
Nice, that does hit.
I'm going to use a flourish just because.
So you're talking down in your book right now.
I'm thinking out loud.
It is the silent spell, so it's fine.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Mother of God, that's terrible. Alright, I don't think I can attack, ability check, or save. Yeah, I can't do that. So, 3, 4, 5, 6 slashing.
Okay.
And I'm just going to glare at her menacingly because I realize that I'm not making any noise.
So that come at me, bitch, was a one-time hit. Alright.
I'm gonna move 30 feet along the top edge here.
Sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek out from behind the pillar and cast Frostbite,
Sure.
making her make a Constitution saving throw.
Neat. I need to check my constitution. 15?
Yeah, that passes.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright,
My-
that was fun.
Huh? Okay.
Brah.
All right. I will kind of up by the same pillar that Tam is at, but opposite corner.
Mm-hmm.
Up
Huh.
Sorry.
Tom,
There?
Tomna.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right there.
And crossbow sneak attack.
Sure.
Oh. Likely not. 11. Well done, Jim.
Good try.
And yeah, it's
My turn. I am seeing. How do I dispel magic if it's a verbal spell?
You can't.
Dang.
Can't.
Alright.
Move.
I don't want to move with this person who said "come at me, bitch" in Muppets. So in that
No,
case,
you really don't.
No, I don't want to. I'm going to. Gonna attack you with my weapon.
Okay.
And so first.
I'm getting hit.
First,
No.
it completely
No.
misses. No. Second
was like,
one's
holy
a
crap.
natural 20.
Okay.
The first one was a natural 1, so.
Evens
There
out.
is beauty in this world. Oh,
Weird.
hello.